It's that time again, folks. Ring of Honor and New Japan are about to collide. First up, War of the Worlds, split into 2 nights, taking place tomorrow night and Wednesday. And we're going to be looking live from the old 2300 Arena, the former ECW Arena, in Philadelphia, in the birthplace of ROH, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So let's get this list looking down. First up, the first night. In the opener, it'll be Delirious against GEDO. So the ROH Booker against one of the toughest men in New Japan. Expect a lot of bops to be heard throughout this one. I say Delirious wins this one. He's due a win. Bop, 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 bop. Kushida against Roderick Strong is next on the card, for the first night anyway. As far as this match is going to go, I don't know who's going to win it. If I had to say, they're trying to build Roderick back into to get him back in the title hunt, so I think the win will go to him. Sorry, Kushida. Love you and all, but you're better off in the tag ranks. Next up, Jay Lethal in a proving ground match against Take Watanabe. Lethal wins this one. Let's move on. Let's face it, Lethal's not putting that belt on the line this night. And his TV title on the line on this night. Next up, 3-team tag match. Ring of Honor World Tag Champions, The Addiction, Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian, versus the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champs, The Kingdom, Matt Taven and Michael Bennett, versus IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, The Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson. Okay, if you really want to I don't mind it's a 3-way match between all 3 tag champs from both companies, but if you really want to sweeten the pot for this one, ROH, put all 3 sets of tag belts on the line. Winner take all. The winners will be whoever wins the match will be not just the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, but they'll also be the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champs and the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions. This would be the most innovative match on paper if they opt to go this route, though I highly doubt it. But it would be something if they did. Who's to win, I can't say. But they better consider putting all 3 sets of belts on the line. Do I see Sabin, Kanellis, or any members of Bullet Club who are showing up to get involved? Probably. But don't cancel one another out. My pick, I guess I'll say the Kingdom. But I don't know. And the only reason the Young Bucks are in this match is because Anderson and Gallows are going to be absent for the War of the World show, leaving the Young Bucks and AJ Styles to step in their place. Next up, Michael Elgin versus Tetsuya Naito. I'm taking Elgin. He's hell-bent on getting that title shot and another chance to become the champion. Hiroshi Tanahashi and Jushin Thunder Liger versus Red Dragon. I'm taking Red Dragon. They're trying to vent the frustration of getting screwed out of the belts by the Addiction, and I don't blame them. And the main event of the first night, them boys, Mark, and the reigning Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion Jay take on Chaos Shinsuke, the king of the strong styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, and the ringmaker, Kazuchika Okada. This will be a hard-hitting matchup. You got two men who are as tough as nails in Jay and Nakamura. In Okada, you got one of the better young studs in wrestling. In Mark, you got one of the wackiest birds ever to come out of the chicken coop. So who wins this one? Briscoes or Chaos? I'm gonna go with them boys to win. Oh, one match I skipped. AJ Styles versus an opponent that's not determined yet. And that's to be announced. Who do I believe it's gonna be? Well, he's gonna be in the 6-man match the following night. And if he goes to AJ, and if he plays his cards right when it comes to goading AJ, he'll goad AJ into putting the IWGP Heavyweight title on the line, and the man who I believe will walk out the new IWGP Heavyweight Champion of the World will be none other, and I really don't want to do this one, Uncle Bennett! I really don't like him. Moving on to night 2. Adam Page versus Taka Watanabe. I'm going to take Page if Whitmer and Colby Corino try to stick their nose in where it doesn't need to be. And they probably will. Kushida against Elgin. Kushida's getting crushed. Nothing more I can say on that. Kyle O'Reilly against Naito. I'm going to say Naito wins this time. Four Corner Survival. Nakamura, Mark Briscoe, Jushin Thunder Liger, and Jay Lethal go at it. No TV title at stake in this one, so Lethal doesn't really have anything to win or lose in this one. Mark Briscoe, he's been stagnant, so I don't see him winning. Liger could see him winning, but it's going to boil down to him and Nakamura. So I'll say the King of Strong Style wins this one. Tanahashi versus Roderick Strong, I'm going to take Mr. Ring of Honor stuff. The Addiction versus Chaos's GEDO and Okada. Look for Saban to get involved, and if this match does end up being for the ROH World Tag Team titles, the Addiction's walking out still the champs. Jay Briscoe to defend the world title against Bobby Fish. And the only ROH versus ROH match of night number 2. I'm taking Jay to win, even though back in 2013, Bobby was the last man to pin Jay Briscoe in the ring. Finally, main event, 6-man tag match, The Kingdom versus the Bullet Club. Stepping in for Doc Gallows and Machine Gun Carl Anderson for this night are going to be the IWGP World Heavyweight Champ, the phenomenal AJ Styles, and the IWGP Junior Tag Champs, the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson, as they take on Adam Cole and the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champs, Michael Bennett and Matt Taven. If Maria gets involved again, I won't be too shocked. I mean, it's because of Maria, it's only because of Maria, Taven and Bennett are the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. As for the Young Bucks, is it me or have the junior tag belts been bouncing in and out of their hands like a hot potato recently? They won the titles back at New Beginning at Sendai, lost them at Invasion Attack, and then regained them at Wrestling Dontaku on May 3rd. And on both occasions they won the belts back, it was a 3-way match. Match with Red Dragon being one of the key participants. But who wins this one? I'm gonna say more power to those who have the bling. Give it to the Bullet Club. Too sweet, baby. That's it for both nights of War of the Worlds from me. In my opinion, I really wish this show was, at least one of these nights was going to be a damn pay-per-view. But alas, not going to be. I'm out of here. Peace.